and put the throw him in your face. Inside this box, outside, got a key. How you live? Down the street, yeah. Hold it, you like bitch, take a chill pill. You run in your mouth, look, that shit gon' down there. Hit you with that feel, your shit gon' slap there. And I talk out, cause I'm talking. I ain't hard to find, you know where that south is. You real up, I knock your shit out. You can step on my kick show, take your mouth.
Watch my shoes, dance with your boo. Watch my shoes, nigga, you can get loose. Watch my shoes, cause you'll get blues. Watch my shoes, do what you do. Watch my shoes, dance with your boo. Watch my shoes, nigga, you can get loose. Watch my shoes, cause you'll get blues. Watch my shoes,
nigga, do what you do. Get loose, but I know one thing, you better watch my shoes. Nigga, do how you feel, do what you like. Nigga, step on my whites in the club, we gon' fight. Got that liquor in your cup, got that killer in your hand. But nigga, watch the way you buck, and watch the way you dance, nigga. They don't like these, cause they ain't got these. But you better watch these, or catch your tooth out. Nigga, do you, cause I would do me. Bucking hard to the ceiling off my mouth, fuck popping them, we leave the tags on. So short pills, smoke a gun and get your swag on. You might do it straight, but you don't do it like me. Fresh your bows, white teeth, 300 on the feet. I ain't hating on you, but just watch the way you're bucking on that, stepping on my shoe. You must want me to slide something.
what you do, watch my shoes. Dance with your boo, watch my shoes. Nigga, you can get loose. Watch my shoes, cause you'll get blues. Watch my shoes, do what you do. Watch my shoes, dance with your boo. Watch my shoes, nigga, you can get loose. Watch my shoes, cause you'll get blues.
We're in the mix with DJ Mr. Joe.
Got my own stove, blood in my mouth, and these haters I'm smoking. I'm just twisting my body from side to side. I'm just twisting my body from side to side. I'm in the club, posted up, got my own stove. Feel pull it down, and these haters I'm smoking. I'm just twisting my body from side to side. I'm just twisting my body from side to side. Yeah. I got a big old car. I love a bitch with a big old car. She loves sucking up cum. I think I can
Pull up in the Lambo, pocket stay on sweat. Walk up in the club and ask these hoes what it is. You know I got them stacks on deck. If he ain't tipping, you a lame and that's that. Got the butterfly doors riding clean on the back. With them AirPods, speakers pumping heavy in the back. So I don't know about trouble, everything I do is big. From the rocks on my chain to the cars and the cribs. Nigga, I'm in the club, posted up, got my own stove.
respect your mind and you can respect the game. Is it cool or fuck, or is it about some change? About taking that thing.
Come here with it, wobbly. Ass bouncing everywhere.
The way you drop it like that, I can't help but to stare. Come a little close, I'm trying to make you out my boo girl.
Don't move, girl, I'm on my way to the floor, baby. Come in for mine, wanna see if you can really shake it. This bumpin' grind.
You did that, the way you bouncing and shaking, you know I'm with that. I'm trying to get that, cause you got me rock hard.
Oh my God, got me. I'm in like a dog.
Shake it, I want you drop it, take it, I want you wobble, shake it, I want you drop it, look, take it, we the 504, we the 504, what? We the 504, we the 504, what? Let's get it. First I'm gon' stack my flow, then I'm gon' stack some more, close shop, then I do my count, hide the rest of the yams in my auntie house. Get fresh and jump in one of them cars. Hit the club and get one of them bras. It's a wrap, get on the way to the house. My 345, I be kicking out. Patty cake, microwave. Circles make a square. Goddamn, I'm paid. I'm so cool, but I'm so hot and I'm so fly and you're so not. Show me what you working with, just like that. Turn around, bend over, bring it back. Snowman and made it fresh, bring it back. Snowman is a rap. Up in the club, yeah, I'm so crazy. These other rappers act just like Patrick Swayze. I try to tell them, but these niggas ain't hear me. Mossberg, I'm riding shotgun, literally. Live from the projects, you know what it is. Hey, Snowman, can I get an ad-lib? Get the club crunk, can't take that from me. Hey, drop, yeah, still got a little John money. First, I'm gon' stack my flow, then I'm gon' stack some more. Close shop, then I do my count, hide the rest of the yams at my auntie house. Get fresh and jump in one of them cars. Hit the club and get one of them bras. It's a wrap, we on the way to the house. My 345, I be kicking out. I see you looking, what you looking at? Catch Snowman in the kitchen with his cooking ass. I'm so clean, but I'm so grimy. So dirty, but yet I'm so shiny. My nigga Kiki B told me finish my meal. Def Jam 7 figures, we can finish the deal. Some say I looked up, I call it perfect timing. Nigga, I can't lose, the whole city's behind. What it is, ho? What's up? Can a nigga get in them goods? Cut you up like you ain't been cooked. Show your ass how to really catch a nigga. Well, give me your number, and I'll call, and I'll follow that ass in the mall. Take you home, let you juggle my ball, while I'm being tearing down your wall. This shit like Mr. Funkadelic. What's the business, baby? I've been on you all day in the mall, this lady. You looking good. I think I seen your ass in the hood with your friends dressed up trying to front if you could. But anyway, go and drop a number or something so I can call you later on your phone or something. Take you home and maybe we can bone or something. There's no limits to what we do, cause tonight we cutting, gut busting. I'm digging in you while some vicious with your legs to the ceiling, catching nuts, something serious. You delirious, or might I say you taste so delicious with your pretty brown skin like almond joys and kisses. And you a certified head doctor, #1 scholar that takes dick in the ass and won't holler. Bend you over and I'll follow you straight to the room where it goes down lovely in the Legion of Doom. What it is, ho? What's up? Can a nigga get in them good? Cut you up like you ain't been cooked. Show your ass how to really catch a nigga. Well, give me your number and I'll call, and I'll follow that ass in the mall. Take it home, let you juggle my ball, while I'm being tearing down your wall.
It is yet another beautiful morning, and a very good morning to you wherever you are listening to this voice of logic from. I go by the name of DJ Veezy, and alongside me,
Diane Wanjala. your number one bass queen. The guy is back. Umechangamka.
And right about now here in the studio, my people, you can't see us on the visuals, but nikikuambia niko na mrembo hapa. Yani beauty marking scheme 10 of a 10.
Beauty marking scheme.
Hello.
Where do these people get these lines? Is the lines mnatumianga? Why are you single?
Thou shall not joke with a Luo man.
Why are you single kama uko na lines zingine kali hivyo? Why are you single? Unakata watu huko nje, si ndio? And you have the lines to entrap women.
It's all about the good vibes every day, man. So each and every day. Normally I usually tell people, ukiamka asubuhi and you feel healthy, just be positive and transmit your positive energy to the rest of the people out there.
That's the vibe I woke up with, Jana. Like on Sunday, I had fun, and then I was feeling like I'm down, I'm tired, but when I went to sleep, I decided mentally that I am going to have a kick-ass day tomorrow, which was Monday, and the entire week. I am going to have a good day no matter what. And yesterday, I woke up with such a good vibe. I still have a good vibe. But still, you can hear the energy, the vibe in my voice. If you decided to be positive, if you decided to have a good day, and no one to disturb your mental process or peace, say you're going to have a very, very good day because you have decided to.
Because honestly speaking, maybe I'll keep on telling people, if you ain't juicy, you ain't wavy. Lazima tu yani ukue tu, you know, you gotta be juicy.
Yeah.
Uki pull up any place, you have to look nice. You have to have the vibes, you know. And right before we went for the short music break, we were actually talking about some politics and but enough of that, yeah. So actually, the country is rather facing, apart from the pandemic, it's facing something else, a national calamity, and the national calamity is drought.
By the maji imekuwa too scarce. Kabisa. And there was plenty of rain, like the past few months. Kulikuwa tu na mvua baridi. So if they didn't harvest that water, where did it go? Why is there a scarcity of water right now?
I think, but then we should also remember that the banks zilikuwa zina dry up, and ilikuwa ni like a long time before we had that type of rain. Unaona?
Yeah.
So despite the heavy rain and everything, bado hazikuweza like ku replenish hiyo ilikuwa inaanza ku dry up and everything of the sort. So people are really suffering. The drought being there's no water. And whenever there is no water, one cannot irrigate the crops and everything of the sort. Alafu watu wanakufa njaa, unaona? Alafu watu wanakufa njaa, and then when people die of hunger is also one of the fundamental issues in affect the very, very country. We can also see pale kwa news headlines that like keep your calm but no teachers and pupils.
Wait, what?
Like Laikipia is calm, but no teachers and pupils.
Wote wametoroka Laikipia.
Exactly.
But there's a lot going on in Laikipia. Even there's no reason to stay there and risk your life. Even though that's where you grew up, that's where your everything is. I saw a video of a man crying. His crops and house has been burnt down. Amesomesha watoto wake na basically his everything, his livelihood, it's been burnt down. I was crying, serikali tusaidie, in government gani walichagua uhuru na hakuna kitu wanafanya. That's what he was crying about. Like, Kenya, this is Kenya for you.
Because honestly speaking, despite the fact that there are no pupils and teachers, we should also remember, and we'll touch on this much later, wana face vitu kama depression. They are depressed. They're depressed and they're like, mazemi sana nikirudi shule. Alafu I even saw these very people, these rustlers wakiwa mzazi wangu in front of my eyes and everything. So unajua, it becomes a very, very, very huge issue. And on to the next headlines. And the next headlines, I'm going to be reading them from the Nairobian. Yani ile gazeti ya gazeti
Ya
ya
watu wa
scandal.
Nairobi. Ya watu wa Nairobi.
Gazeti ya mascandal.
Uh-huh.
People from Tanzania usually say scandal.
Scandal.
Scandal. So in the Nairobian palette, I am able to see that cheating Nairobians turn apartments into brothels. Then this shouldn't even be this shouldn't even be a surprise to people. I mean,
there is no money, you guy. There is no business. Yani there's nothing. Yani imefika tu place unaona tu, you know what? I'm going to turn my place into a brothel. Mimi I need to eat. You need to get money. As in, hapo ndo kwenye watu wamefika sahi. That is where people have gotten themselves to at.
Sasa watu wamesema washerati.
Sasa unakaa unaona surely you don't have a job, you're trying to get a job but there are no jobs. Hauna capital ya kuanzisha biashara, but uko na pesa tu ya kutengeneza, uko na pesa ya bundles na pesa ya kutengeneza poster ya kuforward. Guys, niko na keja, you guys want to do some things whatever, you could join. Turn your house into a brothel.
Private party. Party in the lights manzi. Alafu unajua talking about brothels. Unajua actually tukiangalia most of the apartments that are really coming up. It's like hata manze they are doing the B&B businesses, yeah. So the B&Bs and everything zinatumika pia as well as brothels.
Yeah.
Unapata the washerati thing is zinaendelea huko and it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like watu all over the place.
Yeah.
All over the place too.
Like it's something that has become so common. Like watu wana nini hizo Airbnbs to do parties and kwanza wanatafuta places mbali outside mostly of Nairobi. Which for me sioni ubaya, imagine. Kwenye tumefika Veezy, you see where people arrive. And you ufanye hivyo than uende uibe na ama uanze kuua watu. Actually you're trying to steal. I prefer that. Uko na keja uamue ufungue Airbnb, kama watu wanataka kuja kile watafanya, bora sivunje vitu zako, you get some cash. You leave.
Wow.
Me, I support that. Would you give your house for such things? For you to get money. Upeane tu keja uishie. Utaki kujua nini ita happen.
For washerati.
Utaki kujua nini na happen.
For washerati.
Umepeana hao upate do.
Mimi bana I'd rather nipeane tu nyumba but sasa nisijue what is going down huko.
Yeah.
As in start kujua.
And if they told you, hey, you guy, I want to host a party here and can we give you this money? You leave us a house, blah blah. Would you agree? Kumbuka tuko 2021 September.
Siwezi kataa but then
Bas.
the people need to be civilized, unaona? Because kuna wale mazee
majirani.
Kuna wale mazee wakwangi civilized and everything. You find that these people wanataka sijui wako tu kila pahali. They are making some crazy noise. You know, parties don't have to like have the crazy noise and everything of the sort.
Yeah.
Mature parties mazee. Me have been to some mature parties and I'm usually like mazee I love this vibe and everything. Unaona?
Yeah.
But then unapata there are other parties, you know?
Me I hate parties zenye kuna watu wengi. Le watu ni excess mpaka hata hakuna viti. I hate such parties.
You can't even mpaka kupita places zingine.
Exactly. You know? And then me when I go for a house party, the first thing I always worry about is where am I going to sleep? I want to be comfortable. Sitaki kujua story ya kupiga sherehe mpaka asubuhi.
Unaenda unabook kitanda.
In case ni boeke nitalala wapi? In case asubuhi ifike nimechoka, where am I going to sleep? I don't like your hustle ya kwanza kutafutana kwenye nitajekelea. So whenever I go to a house party, I have to find a place kwenye nitajiseti na nilale.
Mkipata kii pale mnaenda mnafunga alafu unaweka kwa
bas. Ile tu watu wakae. Unajua watu wako tanda hapa, kuna mtu ataanza kuati anataka una lock room unalala. That is me.
Watu ni wanoma manze, utapata mpaka duvets na watu wanangangania duvets and everything of the sort.
Sasa something kitu funny about it's not funny, it's something that is we talked about this the other day. Is going around the country. People are spending so much on parties and alcohol because they're trying to run away from the reality that they have. Their reality is like, I am in debt, I don't have a job, I don't know where my next meal is going to come from, niko karibu kufungiwa nyumba, nimetoroka landlord for long, like I don't have an escape right now. But niko na 220 naweza nani buy ka chrome inipunguzie stress. Unataka kupunguza stress hiyo saa ka chrome kanaisha, unasikia vizuri, una sober up, you need to buy another one. You find yourself, you're getting yourself into more debt so that you can take that alcohol as an escape from your reality. So that's where depression comes in, about the topic of today. Depression/suicide in relationships.
Now let me tell you something. You know, I usually tell people Kenya is a drinking nation.
Yeah.
And ukiangalia say actually one of the businesses that are really thriving and people are investing in new wines and spirits.
Yeah.
But do you know why? It's because people are depressed. Vile unasema tu, and people are using the liquor as a source of escape. Mse anaona bana seek solitude hapo, unaona? Of which shouldn't be the case, because enyewe utasik solitude your day one, alafu kuwe sober, and then again. It becomes a cycle, maze. You know, people usually say that habits develop in 21 days.
Yeah.
It develops in 21 days, unakuwa sasa you're an addict.
Kwanza hata ulevi Kenya haitaji hata 21 days. It just needs 3 consecutive days of drinking. You're just drinking for 3 consecutive days. That's how a habit begins in Kenya. Unataka tu kunywa all the time. So, Veezy, let's talk about this. Something that has been rampant. You've been seeing it in the news. A woman kills himself because he finds out the husband is cheating. A man hacks or beats a woman to death because alimpata sijui na nani. Yani, people are investing so much emotion in relationships. Ume notice? Like, a man or a woman leads you to depression enough for you to kill yourself. Have you seen that going on? Imagine upate dem yako na msi aujampata ati in the bed or whatever. You just see your person out on a date, anacheka nini, you get so mad, you indulge in drugs, kidogo unajimada because of something you saw. You didn't even find out the story ama kuinvest ujue. Why are people killing themselves because of their partners?
It's crimes of passion. Crimes of passion. And
where do you think that begins from?
You know, actually, even talking about crimes of passion. Naangalia hapa, and I'm saying that since we are discussing about relationships and depression and suicide, I'm able to see from here, from one of the headlines hapa, naona broken vows. Akaona. And they go ahead to say that they met on Facebook and they wedded, but he discovered she was living a lie. And then in bold it's written, pastor kicks out lesbian wife. That brings us to Jana's topic of the LGBTQ community. People, especially since in Africa, in Kenya, it's not accepted for you to live freely as a LGBT person. So, as a man, you are gay, but because the community or your family will not accept you if you came out, you decide to find a poor girl, not even poor mentally, a poor girl who falls for you. Una make sure adi umemuoa, and you haven't even told her. Umemtoa kwa mamake.
Bas, umemtoa kwa mamake, umemtoa kwa potential guys who could have made her life amazing. Umkuje umweke kwa ndoa, alafu you continue living your secret life. And then I've ever seen a case where that happened, and the guy was into men, and he was very promiscuous. For years, this woman did not know until one day. The guy, imagine, until one day the guy decided, baby, I want to host some of my friends over. Unaweza wapikia wakuje. The lady was like, yeah, sure, wakuje. Amepika vizuri, anapata mabishti zake wote wanakuja ni wanaume mandume, and they are like this feminine, yani you can tell too they are gay. So this woman wonders why on earth anaweza leta watu, anasema ni mabishti hajai waona, why are they all here? People wakaanza kutulia, they're drinking, wanaongea, akasikia hapo kando one of the guys akiongelelea how the husband had slept with them.
What?
Them, sijasema him, with them. She went and confronted the husband. Imagine what the husband said. He said, "Yeah, I'm gay. I've been gay for years. And by the way, go and check yourself. You might be HIV positive
for all those years."
Yeah, imagine that woman. I think your time I'll go and latest HIV recently. The guy found out and he was like, "It's fine. Let me continue the life." The woman went to court. She went to court and sued that person for everything he had. The guy was arrested, and the woman alipata property most ya umse.
I mean,
imagine.
Hata mimi, that's what I will do bana.
Yeah, you'll still get all that. But
After I've invested my love, my time, my finances on you, alafu manze unakuja unani disappoint that way. Disappointment.
You're just a disappointment. You need, would you call it punishment or cruelty? Like, why would you do that to me? That is enough to lead someone into a depressive state.
Exactly, especially if it's been a lot of years. Like, you've kept this away from me for all those years. I mean, it's crazy.
I think the part where I'll get mad is not because that you were gay and I didn't know. It's because you got me sick and you didn't bother. You didn't bother to feel guilty or to come talk to me about it or to tell me to go and get checked or anything. You didn't even bother to use protection. You didn't. That is one part that I think will really break my mind. Kabisa.
I mean, it's crazy. How do you even hide that from your better half for all those years? Not one, not two. Sindio?
It was like 4 years. I think it was 4 years into that marriage, and bado hakuwa anajua.
But then I'm so sure that the lady knew something. Even you too. Your ladies, the ladies are very good investigators.
There are always signs, by the way. Akukosangi signs in anything. Even when a friendship is going bad. Ama ukitaka kujoka mse si mse mpoa. Kuna kuanga na signs. The universe always sends you signs, but Sisi, we tend to ignore them.
Ladies are the best investigators I've ever met in my life.
Mimi kwanza mimi ni FBI senior agent
stalking
Diane Wanjala. Senior agent Mimi. When I feel like you're lying to me, I will investigate even the things you wouldn't have thought that could be investigated. I will find out the truth. But story depression to at this time it's only about the pandemic. Okay, the pandemic actually plays a role because when you don't have much to do, una concentrate na relationship yako. If you're idle, you just my guy is here, my woman is here. You only concentrate on a relationship because you have nothing else. And then that relationship falls. He cheats or she cheats. Sasa hauna kazi, ulipoteza kazi. Uko karibu kufungiwa nyumba. Everything is just going against you kabisa.
Talking about tuko karibu kufungiwa nyumba. Hebu sikia. You as a lady pale manze uli invest time yako and everything, and the guy was in love with you. Akakuambia cheki, let's do this. Let's move in together manze. I'll be footing the rent and everything. And then utakuna
chakula.
So whenever manze you guys make a sirikiana and everything of the sort, so this guy is like, I want you to leave. To leave manze. Na your time bana tuseme like you are in your hustling years as the lady. You're in your hustling years, you are trying to get the footing and you're trying to get things together. Unapata? But then sasa hauna kitu at that moment. And like unaweza pata like you guys have been together for a while. So unaona vile inaweza kutoa kwa bearing, like you can become even mad.
Kwanza sasa umetoka kwenu, umeamua ukae na umse atakuchunga, and wewe as you hustle you provide the little that you can. This guy turns around and kicks you out. First of all, hiyo tu ni depression, aibu, yani everything. So the steps, what do you think are the steps people should take to avoid depression?
Before we even get to the steps, I think the people who are listening to us can also tell us if they've been through such situations and how they've been able to deal with them before we can analyze and give them the steps to deal with such, sindio? And then
Abu kuja hapa kwa comment section kidogo. Tunaona Nurdin Murez, Juice Wave all the way, big up, we locked. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in. Jerry 254 present kama kawaida. Anasema pia hapo Kenya haiwezi, hakuna secret Kenya. Kenya haiwezi nini hapo, unafai ku specify kidogo. Tumeongelelea vitu kadhaa.
I think alikuwa anaongelea story ya the man who did that thing. That thing.
Guys, let us know in the comment section what are some of the things that leads people to depression in relationships and even suicide. Give us your thoughts, and if you have ever fallen into depression yourself because of a relationship, give us your thoughts on the comment section. Don't forget to share the link, subscribe to our channel, and follow all our social media pages, which is Juice Wave Radio. DJ, take us away.
Trato, a veces me habla y a veces no tan bien, porque soy un bebé. Mami ya, me cansé de pelear. No, baby ya, no esperes que yo responda. Y solo dame un break. Creo que tú jodes como la ley. No digas de nuevo, ok, trátame bien, así que baila pa' mí. Me gusta la manera cuando me lo muevas así. Así que baila pa' mí. Me gusta la manera cuando me lo muevas así. Baila pa' mí. Me gusta la manera que tú lo mueves así. Baila pa' mí. Trato y queda nada. Volvemos otra vez.
DJ drop it, view movie kate figo African fucking city boy and a hammy gon sexy fucking nitumbukize kwenye timbo ndio maana wakiniona wana waina mama wainuka chura tutama mwenendo tabia si tumefanana ndio oda yetu toka kwa Obama waina mama wainuka chura tutama mwenendo tabia si tumefanana ndio oda yetu toka kwa Obama kontena limejazwa kilo paja nofu kama pilo toto kodi zake za San Siro city ndiyo medical killer tumbukiza katapila pila toto body killer
Me want the girl with the biggest behind. Me say tell them bad man, let them bad get through. The biggest behind. The girl with the biggest behind. The girl with the biggest behind. Me say tell them bad man, let them bad get through. Hey, the German juice. The girl with the German juice. The German juice. Girl come funny and make it funny. The German juice. So she believe that they go take it. The German juice. What's up? I don't be the crazy dog.
She said if I'm missionary, you break the law. I shake and jump and bruise the jaw. Make a dog and go give her what she want. Backers. Then I done it back way, she said that's a fail. Cock it up so we can beat it up like slave. Me mash it up, it's like she too damn brave. She said she wish she could have put me cocky up and say. She said I'm man, tell me let him figure the one brave. She done, so she believe that me got tear it down. What's up when I go with them crazy tongue? Never you said I bring a baby down.
everything done bust, oh. The kind of love I get for you, now I'm my too cost, oh. He asked me waiting I love for life, I said waiting no go touch us, oh. Every day make I see my mama smile, that make me the bump us, so color picker, color picker, for one beat take a color picker, color picker, for one beat take a color picker. For your fight, bring it in for Aliyah. Over once a month, that's what they take a color picker. Somebody man, no messina. But you bring me good vibes. No better regime, but I need my good vibes. Yeah. Ben je dat toch zeggen, genoeg van die lies. Yeah. Snap mijn lifestyle, deze nigger is nice. Yeah. Een nigger met de plan, hij wil me zetten in de ijs. Yeah. Hij zegt aan Diane, schat ik voor je vibe, breng het hier voor Aliyah. Een volwassen man, dat is wat ik in je zie. Ik ben van straat maar die man wil me zien. Schat je brengt me good vibe van Diane. Schat ik voor je vibe, breng het hier voor Aliyah. Een volwassen man, dat is wat ik in je zie. Ik ben van straat maar die man wil me zien. Schat je brengt me good vibes voor Aliyah. No energy, wil alleen maar good vibes. Yeah. Ben je dat toch zeggen, genoeg van die lies. Yeah. Snap mijn lifestyle, deze nigger is nice. Yeah. Een nigger met de plan, hij wil me zetten in de ijs. Yeah. Hij zegt aan Lia, ik zie het niet pas, dus ik zeg een bon dia. Tot slaap aan de doel, kreeg die vibe van Tina. Ik ben zelfstandig, wil die band zelfs zien, ja. Ik wil mijn money, dit wit, net als Campina. Weet je van mijn vibe, ben je dat het lang tijd. Ik ben geïnteresseerd, breng het voor mij. In die rainy days ben je zelfs mijn sunshine. Yeah. Van Mia, schat ik voor je vibe, breng het hier voor Aliyah. Een volwassen man, dat is wat ik in je zie. Ik ben van straat, maar die man wil me zien. Schat je brengt me good vibe van Mia. Schat ik voor je vibe, breng het hier voor Aliyah. Een volwassen man, dat is wat ik in je zie. Ik ben van straat, maar die man wil me zien. Schat je brengt me good vibes van
Everybody with your hands in the air. Cause the vibe, when I give you the vibe, now we have the vibe, now I'm feeling the night. I'm for sure tonight, we're gonna have a time of our life. Cause the vibe, when I give you the vibe, now we have the vibe, now I'm feeling the night. I'm for sure tonight, we're gonna have a time of our life.
Can you go show the mother? Aye, nyonya, bianga, kanga, banga. Aye, nyonya, jiti, kisting, jing, big G. Aye, nyonya, 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 nyonya. Aye, nyonya.
Napenda joma tuya na maflavor nyongi. Mina tasti ya makali na magura za bobo. Na wachanganya kila mina kashen kidogo. Shanti bobo, shanti mtamu koko. Chesti bobo, rasdi kitam kilolo. Weni pate makene na nikichomo adikonya. Naroga nimebonda storytelling Johnny after mistari ndani ya damu DNA za kimokta. Ningori na waroga nikidandi ya chopo. Manukato timba spoti na wapigia topa. Cheki naficha ngori dabasunda kwa kucha. Nakapeleka mdogo na kajaba aluza.
Can you go show the mother? Aye, nyonya, bianga, kanga, banga. Aye, nyonya, jiti, kisting, jing, big G. Aye,
Zimepanda zimeripoti niko jabarira na njoti kando kishada na ngango ya foti kwa kichwa medula hadi kwa magoti zime wakaliwa ya
Tunajua ni kenja ni mwaya.
how I do them.
I want to be that's what a big murder.
Psycho.
Boogie Genji.
Ranking under Mikey.
Mavo on the beat.
Zimepanda zimeripoti niko jabarira na njoti kando kishada na ngango ya foti kwa kichwa medula hadi kwa magoti.
On my enemies with the tongue come energy. They keep certain flows on my enemies with the tongue come energy. Let me tell you about rhythm, sound, silence, loud. Feel it every time she around. Get my bloody heart down to the ground. The neck I'm gripping, the pump is loud. The sweat is dripping, I'm in to drown. The drive is up, my guard is down. My freak feels safe in your arms right now. now, so we just keep sweating close all night. Enemies with the come energy. Keep sweating close all night.
And I just wanna know that, is you coming out them clothes, yeah? I can hit it like a pro. Hey, baby, you should let me know, no. Drop a let you run more. Slow it down, smoke a bowl. Come a little closer, I must get to know ya. Come a little closer and just let me show ya. I just wanna love you, I just wanna touch you. Can't get enough of you. I just need to hold you. I thought that I told you. I'ma get you out the road. I gave you a million clues. What I wanna do to you. Everything I said is true. No, I wouldn't lie to you. No, I wouldn't lie. I know that you don't know me, but I'm not that kind of guy. So come a little closer, baby, while you acting shy, and we can get it poppin', no port to your last. Baby, you should let me know, no. Drop a let you run more. And move your body nice and slow.
Mamacita, qué bonita. Mamacita, qué bonita. Mamacita, qué bonita.
Ella no le baja nunca tumba, siempre está lista para la rumba. Dos amigos que le secundan, salen y gastan la funda. Le gusta sudarle el alcohol, sola la pasa mejor. Vestida de Christian Dior, siempre llega cuando sale el sol. Dame lo que yo seré, una botella de rosé, que la chori tiene sede. Ese booty mami la rompe, ella tiene algo que hace que a mí me guste. Ella tiene algo que hace que a mí me guste. I'ma put you in the mix, put you in the mix, put you in the mix. Alright, okay. I'ma love you all kind of ways. Boy, you got me caliente when you call me mamacita. Alright, boy, you got me saying who knows what I'm ready. This is the rhythm of the night.
Baby, tonight's like fuego. We bout to spend a dinero. We party each other extremo, baby.
This is the rhythm of the night.
Toda la noche rompemos, al otro día volvemos. Tú sabes cómo lo hacemos, baby.
This is the rhythm of the night.
Baby, tonight's like fuego. We bout to spend a dinero. We party each other extremo.
Ritmo.
No son ni Reebok ni Sonai, nah. Sin estilista luzco fly. La Rosalía me dice que luzco guay. No te lo niego porque yo sé lo que hay. Lo que se ve no se pregunta. Se te espero y tengo claro que es mi culpa. Como Canelo en el ring nadie me asusta. Vivo en mi base y la paz no me la tumba. Hakuna Matata como Timón y Pumba. Voy pa' leyenda así que dale zumba. Los dejo ciego con la vibra que me alumbra. Haters pa' la tumba, nosotros pa' la rumba.
This is the rhythm of the night.
Toda la noche rompemos, al otro día volvemos. Tú sabes cómo lo hacemos, baby.
This is the rhythm of the night.
Tonight's like fuego.
Wine to the hook so, beg you a chook so, hello you look so, sexy, bumper cock up, chook so, wine to the hook so, beg you a chook so, hello you look so, sexy, bumper cock up.
Come on, your body feel right. Fuck it up like your body back on the big bite. In my arm, all you wanna see tight. Oh, bring your home with me, wanna restart. It's a real vibe, what you feel like. Wanna feel fly, and it's every treat nice. You a slow wine, come on, we like.
You know the club where you wine and a chook so, wine to the hook so, beg you a chook so, hello you look so, sexy, bumper cock up, chook so, wine to the hook so, beg you a chook so, hello you look so, sexy.
Girl, certified quality. Not the girl I need and cry for every day without the politics. That's the right way, that's the right policy. Shut the ball and shut the yard. Of you man say this, I don't see it.
Baby boy, stay on my mind, fulfill my fantasy.
Come on, girl, tell me how you feel.
I think about you all the time, I see you in my dreams. Baby boy, not a day goes by.
Once again, from a very good morning to you wherever you are listening to us from. Now, this right here is the breakfast show, the baddest, the biggest, and the most entertaining breakfast show in the 254, not the 254 globally. Right about now, I go by the name of DJ Veezy alongside who?
Diane Wanjala.
And before we went for that short music break, we were actually talking about depression and whether relationships can lead people to depression and even suicide and even other things such as killing your better half and the likes, yeah?
Yeah.
And we actually wanted to get your sentiments from the comment section. But then before we get the sentiments from the comment section, maybe Diana, you could big up a couple of the people from the comment section.
The comment section, I begin with Lillian Katumbi, all the way from Ukambani,
Hello.
Queen of the Airwaves, emojis za moto, initongaje light, nini,
Firecracker.
crackers, buzz. Ona nimekuwa Skippo sijui my emoji ya kigai. DJ Chap Kid hapa anasema big shout out to the DJ, I'm enjoying the music. Veezy, uko na
Vibes,
mafans.
pole tu,
There your mix ziko moto mbaya. Tune in every single day in the morning to hear his mixes. Sophie Mwende, Fire Moji, Daniel Stefanus Bisu, good morning family. Good morning to you too. What can you tell us where you're tuning from, Daniel?
Diana is from Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Yes.
Hey, welcome. Theodore Sunday, Firecracker. Tuseme tu ni fire. Let's just say it's fire. Abdul Khalifa, fire. Yeah, the show is on fire.
Lakini leo tujashomea Abdul Khalifa.
Leo tujamchoma.
I don't know what you are saving.
Kwanza vile ametutoka. Khalifa, wherever you are. I hope utegwe kwanza. I hope utegwe.
Khalifa, yani unaweza enda ubonye.
Bila
hapa
sisi.
njaa na sima zesi ndio the breakfast gang.
We are the breakfast. They can't even think to. Anyway, ni sawa tu ina shida. If we are the breakfast, we are the juice. We are the juice.
We serve it cold as it is.
Yeah, like you said, we have to be juicy. We have to stay wavy.
If you ain't juicy, you ain't wavy.
Hey, if you're juicy, you ain't wavy. I'm going to use that line
100.
a lot. I'm going to be using that line.
100.
As in, inafanya unafeel too, you need to be juicy. You need to be hella wavy right now.
I mean, you see, normally tukiwata na Theodore Sunday, we usually say, normalize being juicy. And then you just have to, ukifika place, ukitembea hivi, unakuata mazede, the center of attraction and the center of attention and everything of the sort. So like you should feel yourself. Maybe I usually advise people with esteem issues. Why should you even have self-esteem issues? Jitambue.
Self-esteem issues comes from comparison. Yeah, that's the only place that self-esteem issues usually come from. You look at yourself and you look at another person, you're like, this person is better than me. This person dresses better than me. This person gets better guys or girls better than me. You're always comparing yourself. The more you compare yourself, the more your self-esteem inashuka chini. It dwindles away. So dawa ya self esteem vile tu umesema ya kuwa na self esteem iko juu, just you have to stay juicy, normalize
Lazima tu,
being
man.
juicy.
If you can't be juicy, you can't be wavy.
Self affirmations. If you think someone is better, they are better dressed, pia wewe sianze kupiga luku ama hiyo luku umevaa, jiambie ni smart.
Normalize the look, man. As in just look nice.
Try to be as much as yourself. Acha kukua unajicompare na watu. This person dresses like this, so I'm going to dress like this. Why don't you try dressing the way you want?
Because he is different or she is different.
Yeah.
You're also different, man. I mean, just be unique in your own way. You don't have to be like them.
Yeah. And in terms hawa watu wanakuambianga, oh my god, you're so confident, I wish I was confident like you. I also began by saying I wish I was confident. Me, I was never born confident. I wasn't. It's something you acquire with the time. Nile tu unakaa chini unajiambia, okay, wewe nizaenda hapo mbele aongee nini, itafanya mimi nisiende hapo niongee, hata kama nitashrub, hata kama nitafanya nini, I am just going to try, go there, give it a shot, talk. No matter what happens, at least I would have done that. I would have done it. That's how you build confidence. Try things that scare you, things that you admire but scare you. Just try them again and again and again.
I'd rather you do it than not do it. At least you tried, you know.
Yeah.
In the end, hata kama ukifail, manze, failure brings experience. Unaona?
Like me, I used to be so afraid of getting into the media industry, if you can believe it. I used to be so afraid because back in school, back in primary and high school, people used to make fun of my voice. Like, oh, unaongea kama baba, Diane unaitwa na teacher. As in, people used to make fun of me. So I never really used to like my voice at all. Even when I finished high school, I was avoiding doing anything to do with media.
How?
Because people used to make fun of me. So for a very long time, even in childhood,
What is the perfect voice for media?
I start playing with new kids. They hear how I talk and how I cry, and they start imitating me. So tangu nikiwa mdogo, I get into school, people are doing the same thing, high school the same thing. I was like, hey, okay, my voice already ishaingia kwa kichwa yangu ni ambaba. It's not a really nice voice, so people didn't want to listen to me. They'll just be making fun of me. But when I got to campus, I got a new experience. People started telling me, Eish, D, you have a very nice voice.
Yes.
I'm like, are you sure?
Yes.
Like, are you sure I have a nice voice? Like, so many people used to tell me that till I decided to venture finally into communication, into the media. Yeah, so I started doing videos because people tell me, you have the voice and you look like you're confident.
Got the
You can
personality
do
and
it.
everything.
So I decided to look at myself in the mirror. I record. I listen to myself talk, and I was like, "Enjoy! I have a really nice voice.
I like this voice.
I like this voice. If people like it, and okay, I'm going to let people hear my voice." So I started creating content, doing videos, and at first I used to be so scared of doing videos. I used to, because I was always worried about what other people would think. I create a video, I see it, I'm like, no, my nose looks big. I haven't finished this sentence vizuri. English yangu sijui na sound aje. Like I have so much of that. But say, like, right now where I am, after your practice yote, just being myself, right now, naeza sema tu, I really don't care what people think. Like,
should be all about yourself.
it's about me, like, whether I'm chubby, however I dress, it's my own.
Ni look
Ni yangu.
Ai, mi kama nakabie.
And that is probably one of the ways you can also avoid depression.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's where I was headed.
Self-affirmations. Things are hard right now. Things might be so hard for you right now. And after relationship yako probably inaongezea kwa yo ugumu ya life yako. So try and look at the positive things in your life. Look at relationship kwanza. Angalia, look at the positive things that have happened in your life before everything went to hell. Try to how do I say it? Affirm that you're not stuck in this position forever.
Because honestly speaking, if you don't affirm yourself and rather start seeing yourself as the villain, you'll never get out of that stupor.
Yeah.
Utakuwa like always, manze, mimi I'm not better at this.
Yeah.
I can't even if you guys have broken up and everything, ukienda relationship ingine, you still carry all those burdens. Uko like,
Yeah, I'm not good
man, I'm
enough.
not good enough.
That's why he cheated on me. She cheated on me.
You know, but you have to self-affirm yourself, manze. As in jitambue. In Kiswahili ama ni sheng tunasema jitambue, man. You gotta jitambua because I mean.
And something else, sometimes like to said Yangi. So you see when you hear a friend is going through something, a breakup or a cheating partner, we're always so quick to be like, mwache anakusaidiana nini, achane kwani yani, without accounting for the difficulty. Yani your difficulty confide in, ongelesha mtu, or find a therapist and talk to that person before it gets even worse.
You just have to, man. And it doesn't necessarily even have to be a therapist. Just find one of even your closest friends, someone you can open up to.
Yeah.
And you know, that's where we as men usually suffer. Men are creatures who tend to hold a lot inside. Yeah. Uko like mazemi bana, if I open up, nitaitwa simp and everything of the sort. Those are the types of insecurities that men actually face. So uko like, mazemi, I don't want to be called a simp. Yeah. So uko like, acha nikufe na shida zangu. Sawa, unapata. But then as much as men have those insecurities,
Yeah.
there is always also that kuna ule beshte tu manze, that one person yenye unaweza chapiana naye and everything. And actually ukiona for men unauliza maze, kwa nini aje bana, unapata maze mdema anauliza babe, ni aje unashindanga unaenda tu weekends bana ku chilling with the homies, unachoma nyama. Those are actually the gatherings that men are able to brood.
Yeah.
Na mna brood, mnacheka with your fellow mates,
Unasahau mashida.
Unaona hizo tu mazati, nikae chini nianze kuchapia mse like ni kama naongelesha shrink ati sijui nini. Men wanapenda kugather around maze, and then you guys brood, mnacheka mnacheka mashida zenyu.
Yeah.
So maze mnacheka mashida zenyu, and then you guys start looking for solutions and everything. Unapata,
if guys, you come mnapatana as men and you talk about your problems and laugh about it, that's awesome. Then ati mnaenda ku hang out and hamuongelelei mashida, unaenda tu ku have fun, usahau mashida zako, ukurudi kwa nyumba zinakufuata tena. Guys, if you're feeling depressed, tafadhali ongelesha mtu. Look for someone you can talk to. And not everyone, remember, not everyone is your friend. Kuna wenye unaweza ongelesha, waende waseme mashida zako ikuwe even worse. Just that one friend you feel you can talk to, enda tu mfungulie tu roho. Hata kama hayuko online, hata kama una credit, uko na tu vile unaweza mtext tu mwambie, please, I really need to talk to you. I'm going through something. I need someone to talk to. Please, 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 please.
And talking about nini pia, talking about watu wenye wanaendanga kushame watu about their problems. There was this one time that this lady anitonga na something Achieng or something.
Bridget Achieng.
Did you see what her friend did? Those are not good friends, manze.
The one who leaked a video.
Man, how do you do that, man? How do you do that? You know, those are actually things that also lead to more depression.
Yeah.
No.
Your friends can also be the ones to lead you into that trap.
They can build you or lead you to depression.
Yeah. So watu wanakuletea stress, tafadhali usifanye relationship ikupeleke kwa kaburi, tafadhali. You don't deserve it. You are better. You are amazing. You have an amazing personality. You have an amazing body. You're beautiful. You're handsome. Let no one lead you to the grave. Ati anakupea stress. Wachana na yeye. Any person who's disrespecting you, anakucheza, anakudharau, imagine tu wachana na yeye. I know saying this, it's not easy. Ianze kuiweka kwa akili mentally. Start leaving that person mentally. Pole. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself you deserve better.
Exactly.
You deserve better and you're going to get better. Always. Usikubali kukaa in a toxic relationship or a toxic friendship.
And don't settle
there are
for
friends
less.
who can lead you to depression. Friends who manipulate you.
Yes.
Friends who wanapenda kukuambia like, unajua kama umezoea kusota.
Wanakuchocha.
Kama umezoea kusota, njia zako hazijafunguka but zao zimefunguka.
100, yeah.
They have a way of kukudharau in jokes. Anakudharau jokes.
He's some jokeful man nini.
Bas, mulikuwa mmesota pamoja but njia zake zikafunguka. Wewe bado anakudharau in a way. Juu hauna pesa. Mnaona mabeshte kama hao, ladies and gentlemen, leave them alone. Leave them alone. They have got, wamepanda huko juu, wanaona okay, you are beneath them now.
Exactly.
Any person who anapata pesa anabadilika na kuwa na romba, I don't think you deserve such a friend. You really don't. Hata wewe mwenyewe ukipata pesa usibadilike.
Me normally, actually, unajua me Dana, even people ask me whether you even asked me the first time you met me that are you really Luo or
Yeah.
It's because Mimi, to be honest, I think I'm more of a very humble person. Like I believe the way I've been brought up in a humble abode. So sidhani maze hiyo ego na hiyo nini from the low side and everything, it's just not in me.
Yeah.
Like unajua in law they usually say buogo, as in pesa haini buogo, like pesa hata mingi ikikuja kiasi gani hainishtui. Iko tu like iko tu hapo tu. Iko tu. Kuna wengine mazee bana so they change.
Yeah.
You know, they should say
Now ndo wanapatanga pesa
people.
kwanza. Should I notice? It's like the universe sends these people money so that they see how they react.
Exactly.
So guys,
it's actually it's more of like the universe teaching you and giving you an
Yeah.
experience, unaona?
Yeah.
Because unapatanga most of them are usually fumbling and everything of the sort in life.
Yeah.
Because unapata umsemaze ana as in any spend thrift vibaya sana.
Yeah.
Like doesn't invest, doesn't do anything with the money. So it becomes quite an issue, unaona?
Yeah.
Like anaspend hiyo do yake tu maze mpaka anakuwa so broke.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's why there's a saying I like to use so much. Be careful how you treat people while going up. You might need them while coming down. That's life. Unapanda juu unakuwa na kiburi. Life has a way of bringing you down.
Humble.
Na watu ulikuwa na dharau ndio watu utahitaji.
Humble pie.
Hapa kwa comment section, Josephat Jonsu is saying not all guys open up at you will be seen as a weakling, so most of them prefer being silent.
I couldn't agree with you more, Johnson.
Yeah. It's true. Okay, some guys zile the circles that you hang out with. If you una hang out na wasi wanaona kujifungua is a problem.
Yes.
Imagine you don't need to hang out in that circle. You can retain them as distant friends, but you need to be to be around people who are emotionally mature. Si pia ati wako smart peke yake. You know, you can be unaweza kuwa smart ile kwa books uko smart, accounts uko smart, lakini emotionally unauma nje mbaya sana. So you need to be around people you can talk to, people you can be free with, talk about your problems. Even if it's not financial, sometimes you just need to talk to someone. And if you can afford a therapist, na mabishte zako unaona uwezi waongelesha, imagine just go and get yourself a therapist, talk to them. I am a studying psychologist, so I know sometimes your pesa kulipa therapy. Sometimes you might think it's a waste, but once you go for your first session, your second session,
it's worth it.
You want to continue. You pour out everything that has been bothering you.
And what of these things that I usually see in movies?
Gani?
The gatherings zenye manze unapata like watu wana sit together.
That's called group counseling.
Group counseling.
It's
Do
called
they
group.
work?
It's optional. Hiyo ni kama unataka.
They
Sometimes, yeah, it works. Sometimes, let's say in a group you're all suffering from the same thing.
Yes.
Let's say you're all addicts and you're in the same group. When you're in the same group with other addicts who have been suffering, and we'll kwa group moja now, and usikie experiences za kila mtu, you'll feel free to be able to talk about the problems, to be able to open up na msaidiwe nyinyi wote. But I would advise you, tafadhali, if you're going through something and you can afford a therapist, tafadhali go and get yourself a therapist and umwongeleshe. I know it is hard. I know hata kuamka asubuhi sema tunaenda kuongea na therapist ni tricky, but angalia uko mbele. Sai you are in pain. Do you want that pain to end? Do you want it to disappear? Talk to someone. You need to talk to someone, and there's no shame in that. Hii kazi ya kufikiria what others will think is something you need to eradicate slowly and quickly. So that utaamka asubuhi useme, oh, I don't care what people think about me anymore. I'm going to live my life. It's not as easy, darling. It's not as easy. It's not as easy. Just start gradually. I'm not going to care what people think when I post this picture. You like that picture, but you're afraid of what people think. Post it, toka social media. Haya. Again, you want to wear this, but you're afraid of what people think. Wear, vakili unataka, enda hivyo. It's something that's how you build self-esteem, confidence, and not caring about what people think. Be yourself. Ongelesha mtu. Relationship isiwahi kufanya ati unataka kujiua. Tafadhali. Tafadhali, 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 tafadhali. If a man or a woman is giving you depression, is putting you in a state of sadness, pain and depression, achana na ye. Achana na ye kabisa tafadhali. Ama aje Veezy?
Achana na ye.
Achana na ye.
Run very fast. Run and run very fast. Because me, honestly speaking, I'm usually like, why should you stay in a relationship if you are suffering? Were you meant to suffer? No, you weren't meant to suffer. You deserve more. You deserve better.
Yeah.
You don't have to settle for less. I mean,
Yeah.
and it's not necessary. It's not necessary for you to be there. Haujapigwa hapo msomaria.
Hey.
You know. So ukiona manze, this is not healthy for you. If you see that this relationship is not healthy for you,
Leave.
just leave. I mean, you just leave.
It is hard and we understand. Trust me, we understand. But you can start afresh. heri ukae peke yako than ukae na mtu anakudharau. Na kama na unajua, if you believe wewe ni marembo, you have an amazing personality, you will get someone better. You will get someone better. Make it a daily habit to be waking up in the morning, looking at yourself in the mirror na ujiaffirm. I am pretty, I am gorgeous, I have an amazing personality, I am smart, I deserve everything good and everything nice in my life. I don't need this crap from this person who's making me feel like I am nothing.
Lazima ukae fiti pia manze.
Leave.
Useme man, today I just feel like today is going to be an amazing day, and
Yes.
I can't take any tea from people and everything. So I'll just live my life. I'll look good and I feel good about myself.
Yeah.
If you have that type of attitude and type of self-affirmation attitude on the daily, manze, trust me, you'll hardly get depressed. Utakuwa unapata hivi stress, you find out how to deal with the stress.
Yeah.
There are some people who normally deal with stress in very many ways. Just as I was saying yesterday, there are people who stress eat. There are people who wanaendanga, they punch walls and everything. There are people who drink.
Yeah.
There are actually very many ways of dealing with stress. But then sasa,
Make it a habit to deal with stress by talking to someone. To on Instagram is juice_wave radio, Facebook Juice Wave Radio, and Twitter all the way. You can find me on my personal socials. That is Diane Wanjala on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And you, Veezy?
You can find me on Instagram at DJ Veezy. The Veezy has a double E and a double Y. Tafadhali tusikosanie vitu vidogo. Jina. Tukosanie pesa, lakini Gina tafadhali. Okay. And you can find me on Facebook at Elvis Otieno. Ikikuja pale Twitter, you can tell me that I'm intelligent. At Elvis Otieno bado.
Tupeleke kwenye music break, alafu tukuje tuongelele hiyo story ya wewe kwa genius on Twitter.
Mi unajua mazee, gotta speak. Man's gotta speak.
De la forma en que me miraba, podía contar que ella tenía lo que la disco
feel right. Back it up like you bunny back of the big bite. In a wanna feel fly, then it's every treat nice.
in a brain, drinks in a hand, three gyal a wine up on me party ram. Me cologne a kick them like a Van Damme, plus me have on a brand new Air Force One. Beer is Malibu, apple and euro in a me pocket and me spend 2 grand. This a the wickedest dance, all jam and every gyal a bubble down to Charlie Black song. Fiesta, 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 this is a party. Fiesta, 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 everybody happy. Fiesta, 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 this is a party. Fiesta, 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 remix.
Big shout out to Josephat Jonsu. Big shout out to Ronura Entertainment Industry. Big shout out to Carol Daniel Kwamboka. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Josephat Jones, once again, big up yourself. Eugene Kafuna, big up yourself. All about the good vibes every day. Only with the best trio in town.
This is the way we do this. This is the way we do this. Hey, sound a bounce and the place a full up. Sexy girl and me can't get it up. Girl a good on fire, that pillow. I murder when me step inna the club. Select that to the top inna the sub. Music a bounce and lyrics by the tons and the high grade sent from above. We tell them. Watch out for this. Watch out for this. Watch out for this. I be my best lyrics. Mash up the place, but you are not for this. Yo, me nah miss number one funny list. The girl them a twist waistline can't resist. Watch out for this. I be my best lyrics. Mash up the place, but you are not for this. Yo, me nah miss number one funny list. Mash up the place. Oh my. Que Anabel, baile todo le hacen coro, te deja acá como el solo, no pierdo mi tiempo es solo, todo me lo gasto no ahorro. Machica, turbo nitro en la máquina, siempre pa'lante nunca para atrás. Aquí estamos duros, somos global. Estoy muy borracho y no puedo más, y no puedo más. Estoy muy borracho y no puedo más, y no puedo más.
Calienteaste en la nevera, en la cima sin escalera, la sensación de la favela salió a romper fronteras. Las mujeres como yo que no se quitan, que de lejos se identifican, siempre están cuando las solicitan. La chica que yo soy tu chica.
Representa tu bandera de música en nueva era. A mí me dan play donde sea, machuca que estás que te quema.
Estoy muy borracho y no puedo más, y no puedo más.
Estoy muy borracho y no puedo más, y no puedo más. Machica,
A very good morning to you from wherever you are listening to us from now. This right here is the breakfast show, only at the number one online radio, the Juice Wave Radio. Now, my people, it's all about the good vibes every day. Just here with the three musketeers. We are missing one musketeer, but we got two pilots in the building. We got DJ Veezy, alongside who?
Diane Wanjala. I know you love how I say my name. I know you love how I say my name. I love it. Unafika unaniambia unafika DJ Khaled usemaje tena? Say my name.
Say my name, baby.
Diane Wanjala. Sema jina yako.
I love it.
So what we have for you today, guys, what's trending and what's being talked about kwa streets. We kwanza vizini unafeka unatuambia cause unaishingi kwa the streets. You live in the streets and you
umeamua kuchoma tu.
And you declare the streets are your permanent residence.
We be honestly speaking, I was actually even telling Abdul Khalifa the other day, I feel like the streets are too harsh for me. I'm supposed to look for someone.
The streets are too harsh now. It was just the other day when you were saying, how the streets are good for you. You've built a residence for you in the streets.
Let me tell you something, D. So, I woke up today early in the morning at around 4 a.m. Nikapigwa hivi na baridi. Nikasema, oh my God, the streets are harsh.
The streets are harsh. They are very thorny. We used to say this thing with my friend. The streets are very thorny. Very, very thorny. Yani, we can't stay in the streets for long. Anyway, what's been going on in the streets? Tunaona hapa Kabiwa Jesus declared on social media that he misses Edgar Obare's platform. It's very shocking for him to say that, because on Edgar's platform is where his story about the cousin, him having a kid with a cousin came out. So it's very confusing, him saying that he wishes Edgar Obare well and for him to come back and continue with his work. Don't you find that odd?
I think it's a cloud chasing type.
It's a strategy. Unaweza andika social media mtu amekuaibisha, amekuparade. Okay, his page unaweza miss.
But unajua the cabbies manze vile wanakuanga tu. They're always chasing clout, they're always looking for clout. Ile time nyingine sijui ati nini mili amenunulia ati kabi gari. And there is nothing such as that.
Marketing.
Me,
I think there's nothing wrong with how they do their marketing, because they're purported to they're supposed to maintain an image. Juani watu wa Mungu. They're not supposed to be playing pranks like that, using marketing strategies of wongo. So that's why people attacked them so much. But I don't find anything wrong with the Wajizi's family. In fact, I think they're my favorite couple. Followed by Akina Njugush. Me, I love them. I don't find anything wrong with the strategies that they use, because they look genuinely happy.
They are happy despite.
You ni yao unaweza angalia to these people are just, they literally married their best friend.
Because honestly speaking, in the end of the day, it's all about your happiness. If you are not happy, manze,
they are doing what they have to do to make ends meet.
Exactly.
So kama ni kuchochwa tu kidogo ndo uweze click that link, clickbait, yeah, you do your thing.
Fanya ile kitu.
They are growing and they are growing vizuri. So instead of hating hapo tafadhali, you just keep doing your own thing to make you grow, to make yourself happy. Stop hating on other people. Something else I read and listen to this. This is very funny. Machakos man arrested for eating fare 344,000 Kenya shillings, pretending to be a beautiful lady.
344,000 Kenyan shillings.
344,000 Kenya shillings, you guy. Justin Kioko, a resident of Machakos, is in police custody for obtaining money through pretense.
Catfishing.
The 31-year-old allegedly received 344,500 via M-Pesa from Godfrey Owino, who he says they had planned for her to travel from Kilifi to Siaya County.
340.
Abu, tell me,
is that even logical?
344,500 shillings ni fair ya kutoka Kilifi hadi Siaya. Kwani Kilifi gani hiyo?
Alikuwa anataka kumtumia 3,500 ama 3,400.
Ako mistake. This man dressed up like a woman. And there's a picture here, amejipaka makeup, ameva wig, ameva dress. Also, according to Mr. Wino, the one who lent the money now, the money was to cover two-way flight tickets, shopping, and for her to buy a brand new phone. 344,000 Kenya. That is still a lot. You ni capital ya biashara, capital ya wines and spirits.
Men mna disappoint out there bana. How do you even start sending that amount of money?
Hata sivyo, mwanaume amefika.
Utasikia familia pahali inaumia, unasikia? Familia mtoto hana uniform.
Ama hata relatives wamekuja kaambia tu huo mtu, akisi unisaidie tu kitu.
Watu wamelala njaa, unaona? But then you send 344,500 monies
to a man who's dressed like a woman. You hata si story ya kwenda kuambia marafiki zako ati ulikoniwa. That is very very this I find this to be very interesting and very intelligent. Kanairo na kuambia njia za kuhustle kupata pesa sahi. People are getting very very creative.
Catfishing, washing of monies.
Wash.
There is a tongo ajao wengine wenye wanakon watu sijui aje, the Nigerian men.
Scammers, as in people are doing anything to make ends meet, including conning. Oh my God, this is so funny.
Have you ever been conned before?
Me? I've ever been conned before. Have I ever been conned before? I have to dig through my mind to find that out. Because I guess it was one time. Because if it was, there was a second time I would remember. But it's not easy for me to be conned. And you? Have you ever been conned?
I think I have been conned once. Na nimekoniwa manze na mtu mwenye hata anatambua bana.
Your friend.
Manze alafu najua the thing that she was doing is that ananikona kifikiria sijui ati ananikona. But sa mimi najua ananikona.
Anakukon. And you still let the con
like, okay,
happen.
Let's play along manze. But I know that you are pulling a con. But I just play along. Kumse manze aniambia sijui ati this amount of money is needed for this labor and this nini. But then unapata ukienda ujiangalie mwenyewe unapata figures manze
hazi add up.
But uko tu like okay sawa. Hizo umesema manze na ni kazi yako well and good. You do the thing manze. But kama is
kama never misses a beat or a door. Another thing that has been trending. Oh my God, this is juicy. Are you ready for this, ladies and gentlemen?
Ready.
Eish.
Ready.
Nick Ruto, the son of Chief Chicken Seller. William Ruto, had a birthday a few days ago. And this guy, who he claims to be a friend, woke up and decided to gift him a necklace. Yani ndume iliamka ikaamua avalishe ndume mwingine necklace. Hivi tu unaona vile anaweza kuja ni kama nataka kuhag. Ni kuvalishe necklace hivyo. Kenyans been Kenyans decided to say that this guy is gay.
He's gay.
And people are even welcoming him to the community. Don't be scared. You'll find opportunities here as well. Be yourself. Just come out of the closet. When he went to Facebook to clear that claim that friends can only you should be surrounded with friends who gift you things without having to think that it's tied to some sexual orientation or something. Kenyans have gone out to say that William Ruto's son is gay. They're riding on that kabisa. Because sasa hivi le sai William anapeleka chini.
Exactly. Alafu unajua the fact that these scandals za hao watu zinakujanga manze time yenye elections na karibia. Unapata sijui ati nini fulani inakuwa digged from kitambo. Kitambo manzi ati he was seen with who and who. Now the Kenyans will start investigating.
Alikuwa na nani?
KOT. Hey, they will investigate kabisa. Wakishapata sasa the solid evidence against you. Sasa wanakuanika sasa.
Being a Kenyan celebrity is is very, very hard.
It's hard.
Even if you're living a very quiet life, people will find a way to dig into your life.
Very true, very
and
true.
expose you. Hata kama hujafanya kitu, hata kama umefanya vitu za kitambo. Unajua Kenya KOT hawajuangi growth. Hawajuangi growth. Hata kwa Edgar Obare ma fans hawajuangi growth ni nini.
Doesn't exist in their dictionary.
As long as you did something bad, hata kama ilikuwa 1992,
kama
not 2021. Yote, they will anika you. And you know such things you quite depressive sana. Like unaingia unasoma people's reactions, how people are commenting, Edgar, I saw this one and this one, mtu apeane opinion yake, mtu mwingine apeane opinion yake, mtu mwingine apeane opinion yake. As much as you would want to avoid that, it will still come to you as a celeb. As in, it's very, very heartbreaking. And there's no way you can stop this. People have tried. Kama sahi Bridget Gobare imefungwa. Akona ingine backup. And bado tu inaendelea tu. People aren't considerate. People hawako considerate because as in wanataka tu kujua what's happening in people's lives. Most people who don't have a really exciting life, ama unaona maisha yako tu imetulia, you'll want to know what's going on in our celebs life. So ukipata tu juice kidogo ama tea ama ka story, you're so quick to go rush and report it, and mtu tu watu waanze tu kiongelelea.
People are very judgy out here. People are judgy.
I don't even have anything else to say about that because nothing is going to take action. Nothing is going to happen.
People are judgy
live
for days, man. People are judgy for days.
So now we are. It's 8 minutes to 10. We should be wrapping up this show.
Yes, sir.
Like we talked about from the start, in the middle, and out to the finish, guys. Juice Wave Radio is the #1 place to market your products, your merchandise, your services, and your brand. I will not get tired of saying this. Veezy won't get tired of saying this. Skippo won't get tired of saying this. Bring us your products, your everything, and we will market for you.
Trust us with your products because we have your backs.
Yes, we will market for you like never before. Yani utakuwa unasikia asubuhi, the breakfast show, or all the other shows to come. Watu wanaongelea products zako mpaka uko like, eish, ini kampuni yangu, ini products zangu hizi inaongelelewa hivyo. Like, you need to trust us with your products to market. Just email us on juicewaveradio@gmail.com. Follow us on our socials, juice_wave radio on Instagram, YouTube. Unajua tu pale lazima usubscribe. Kama unasikia tu, we are very entertaining. Be sure to share the link each and every morning. Yeah, tell a friend to tell a friend, you guys. Follow us on our socials and on our personal pages. Unajua pia lazima to grow individually pia. On my Instagram page, I am Diane Wanjala, and Veezy,
you can find me at DJ Veezy. The Veezy has a double E and a double Y. And I'll keep on insisting. Tusikosanie jina. Tafadhali. Just a name, man. 100.
So guys, hope you have a really, really amazing day after this show. And be sure to tune into the next show. That is Gist City. Hey, my God. Ulimi yangu siku hizi. Gist City with Miss Blondie, DJ Abu Baxter, and Khalifa. Show ya wamama vile Skippo anapenda kusema. Show ya wamama. Yeah, so have yourself an amazing day. I will see you tomorrow bright and early like usual. Veezy.
Don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms. On Instagram, you can find us at Juice_Wave Radio. On Twitter, you can get us at Juice_Kenya for updates and regarding each and everything that's going on in Kenya. And you can find us on Facebook at Juice Wave Radio Limited. Let's get back to some music as we wait for the G City.
I remember saying it wasn't easy. Right now everything is amazing. Steady dropping them low. Then I'm picking my phone, so I'm meeting.
Then I removed, okay, we through, but I ain't finished yet. Can I slide with you? spend the night with you. Just let me write and it keep dripping from my signature. I feel like your body inspired my intentions. You left the squad hanging, it's only time with us. You know I vibe different, cause you know my mind different. Her eyes saying my room, her body saying heaven on God.
Tell me what you want, I go repeat. Tell me what you need, I go deep, deep. Yeah. When I fall in love, I go deep, deep. Yeah. You can copy that like it's easy. Yeah. You look like you need proper. Come get this vitamin D proper. Be ready to touch when I reach it. Yeah.
My people, today is Blondie's birthday. Miss Blondie's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Blondie. Happy birthday to you. My people, the best gift you can give to Miss Blondie is tuning into the next show, which is G City with Miss Blondie alongside Abu Baxter and Abdul Khalifa. See you tomorrow, same place, same time.